Well, and a howdy do to you, KitRollUp crew. It's I, your favorite KitRollUp, the only KitRollUp that I know of. Welcome back, not welcome back. Welcome to Banner Saga 2. Yeah. I finally finished the first one, and now I am ready to get into the second one. So excited, and I'm so sad about what happened. And the bad thing is this game takes all of your choices that you made in the first game and brings it into this one. Which means that if I were to have made different choices last time, this would be a totally different game. But it's not. Because it's the game that I made it, and I made it what it is. So let's start anew.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung á sem fleytir okkur áfram. Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant war, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sundren known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking.
Ooh.
We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arberain, the human capital.
That's how you pronounce that. Arberain.
But the river curses us with a clear view of the dredge, assaulting another hopeless village.
I thought shouldn't the dredge have stopped since we killed Bellower? That's what I thought the whole point of it was. That's why we did that. And that's why after we killed the Bellower, all the other dredge left. I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure it out in a little bit later on. Oh, are we starting right off on some fighting? Apparently we are. What's going on? Move away from the glowing rocks. This one's mine. Go get him, go get him. Stab! Yeah, shank him in the butt. Oh no. Oh no. You tried so hard. No, to the depths with you. Get him. Is that your shield? What kind of a shield is that? And that was a powerful stab. Yeah, Rook. Coming to the rescue. Shoot him in the face. Keep killing them. Yeah, here comes the good guys. Damn it, Rook. Quit running ahead. Gotcha, know how to do this. I just finished all this stuff. These portals show the order of initiative. I know that. I learned that part. Hey, the combat looks a little bit different. Okay. I get it. I get it. I want to go here. So go there and smack them so hard. I get it. I know the combat. Thank you for the tutorial. I understand. Hit him. Yes. There we go. Beautiful. You know what? I probably actually should be reading this because I didn't find out until the very last battle of the last game exactly how to do any of this stuff. Or not. You know, I understood the general concept and I understood the basics, but some of the more advanced stuff I was completely oblivious to. Without an enemy to reach, the dredge grunt will choose to smash an obstacle in his way. Obstacles on the combat board will make you change tactics, so plan wisely. Okay, so they're adding another element to the combat now. I'm gonna have to fight freaking things. That's good. Now it's Hawkins' turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all the heroes can use willpower to boost their actions. Boost your willpower. Hey, we'll do that, indeed. And standard attacks. Click on his ability, Sundering. Smash this guy. Hard adjacent. Click the middle guy, because that's going to make all the adjacent ones get. Woohoo! That was a strong one. You see what happens when you're good? People die faster. This guy's not going to be able to do. Okay, so yeah, he'll rest this turn. That sounds marvelous. I can attack him from here. Full-on death stroke and a boomy. Dead. We've done it. Not finished. I'm gonna see if I can try and do his voice this time. I didn't do it the whole last time because it was too difficult for me. But I'm committed now. Whoa, he's just rushing into battle. He doesn't care. Don't do that. What are you doing? Smack it. Yeah, he's so strong. Okay, Rook, this is serious. You really did this, didn't you? Oh, God. Get behind him. Wow, weak sauce. This is not good. And I'm spent. Okay, Rook. Are you that upset about your daughter? I can see that, but a final blow directed at your head is deflected, and giant horns slam into the dredge surrounding you. Ivor pulls you to your feet and away from the combat as other fighters from your caravan rush in to finish off the enemy. Ivor moves you past the crowd of worried villagers, ensuring you can stand on your own. He's so ragged looking. Oh, poor Rook. He looks a little different, right? I'm not just seeing that. I didn't know what you were. He stops speaking as the village chieftain approaches. Look at this guy. Is he a bard? A vile leader saving a human village from those things? Legends are made of much less. No vile leader, just Ivor. Those things were dredge, like the stories you probably heard as kid. And it was Rook who ordered us to stop. Forgive me. Maybe it's this never-setting sun, or dredge, or the death of so many of my clansmen. I'm not myself. The man's eyes appraise you, and he quickly nods. I'm Elio, the Skald. Were you trying to drive the dredge all the way back to the north by yourself? I wouldn't stop there. Elio looks into your eyes for a moment before recoiling. Something terrible must have happened to have such hatred for them. A topic for another time, Skald. Maybe. Of course. Mind if I ask the news of Borsgard? We heard rumor the Sunder Bellower was laying waste to the town. More than a rumor, but he's been dealt with. By your clan? Your Sunder Slayers? The term makes Ivor wince and ends Elio's excitement. But what about the deep shaking in the ground? Only yesterday we felt a rumble like none before. I know what that is. Could be the giant serpent. I don't know. The serpent in the sun? Radomir? I'm no holy man, but joking about dead gods feels wrong. About as opposite of Radomir as it gets. This one's determined to swallow us all. The Skald looks skeptical. Killing a Sunder is a big enough tale on its own, for now. Then let's get ready to leave. Not so sound ungrateful, but this place, it's all we have. It's our home. Nod quietly. No, we didn't risk ourselves so the dredge could kill you tomorrow. The Skald looks around at the small huts of his village. Borsgard is the only other place I've seen in my life. This small village is all my family knows. Are these really as tragic as you're Are things really as tragic as you're making them sound? Probably worse. Allete looks back and forth between you and Ivor before nodding. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. Allete heads off to the village to organize supplies. People thinking we're heroes now. The world is breaking in more ways than one. Ivor, one of the giants known as Varl, has fought Dredge in the northern winters, personally killed the Sunder Rays, and lost an arm to the Sunder Bellower. He has been by your side through everything, including the death of your daughter. Now you feel the weight of his full attention. What you pulled out there, fighting the Dredge alone, was that tied to Allete at all? I'm trying my best to hold it together. Keep holding it all in and you'll lose it when these people need you most. Allete was my reason for leaving after Aldous died. I remember, but make this caravan your reason now. There's still plenty for you to do. He walks towards the village, leaving you alone with your thoughts. Aw, look at him. Poor guy. Poor guy. The Banner Saga. A part 2. Second part. Second verse, similar to the first. I don't know. So the combat's a little different now. Oh, chapter 8. From their homes must all flee. But for the most part, I think it's about the same. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a little bit better. The traveling merchants are surprisingly well stocked, Ubin the old Varl, dubbed Scrivener, says. Since Borsgard, our numbers have grown. People have scavenged for food and eaten it too. Regardless, we'll need plenty of supplies considering our destination. Thanks, Ubin. Of course, he says. Oh, almost forgot. There's something ruffling the feathers of the ravens, the mercenaries who followed us from Borsgard. Chat with their leader, Bolverk, but be careful. He's not like other Varl. Okay, caravan, population supplies, renown, days have passed, got it. Banner in case you have enough supplies. 28 days, which is a lot. Let's go to the market. Let's see, I feel like I want to buy some stuff. Oh, let's talk to this Scar guy. Freaking, the Bear Varl, whatever his name is. The Varl mercenary leader Bolverk, that's his name, and a rather large female fighter are talking to Juno, a member of the Spellweaving Menders Council. Bolverk looks annoyed. Nothing unusual. There's no haggling on this. You already accepted the offer in Borsgard. Get this one to do it. Gets me to do what? If Juno is surprised by your presence, it doesn't show. She continues to stare straight at the Varl. Rook is seeing to the survival of the caravan, something I doubt you care to do. Hey, look at that lady. She's very, Valkyrie-esque, I guess, maybe? She looks strong. He won't be seeing to do anything much longer if he keeps fighting like he did earlier. That's terrible. I don't know. I don't think I want to try and do that. I can't do that. No. I'm so bad at voices. I'm not going to say anything to that. Valka turns to you with a brief smile. I'm glad you're not easily provoked. Unfortunately, what we were discussing stays between us for now. He looks at Bolverk. Her look at Bolverk says she expects him to keep it private. Ivan needs my help with healing the wounded, but we should leave soon. See Haken at the docks when you're ready. Juno leaves without another word. Fane Valka, one of these days, Claw and Fang will get thirsty and spill Weaver blood. Can't read ever. Claw and Fang? His axes. Oh, he names his axes. What a look. The large axe heads are polished, the blades sharp, and the cheeks scarred from plenty of use. But it's the gray handles that stand out. They're unlike anything you've seen before. I can't even see the handles. Where are the handles? I see no handles. How are you gonna let Juno tell you what to do? You avoid his goading. Only to Aberang, then it's King Meinhoff's job. Like he'll get the answer to any of this. He's royally pissed himself if he ever saw a dredge. The pig-tailed fighter laughs. Ha 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 ha. Have we met? I'm Falca, a shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. Bolver gives her a stern look, but she doesn't back down. I already know who you are, chieftain. Is there a problem I should know about? Varl seemed to grow taller and more wild as he takes a step towards you. You stopped to save every Fade idiot along the river will get us all killed. Makes more sense to only stop the ships when we need supplies. And get rid of half those useless people too. They're slowing us down. How about you don't tell me what to do with my people? Balfric's eyes twitch as he stares at you. Is he shaking? Oh, I went and made him a little grumpy. He's a little grumpy guy. Balfric, let's worry about the ravens. This one knows better than to cross us. Balfric snorts and turns his attention to a large sealed cart behind him. His bare cloaked back indicates the conversation is over. Well, that guy's a pretty grumpy fella, but you know what? I'll bet he's all soft and squishy on the inside. Let's see. Oh, that's what poor Morale does? Yeah. Okay, so I rest in camp and increase and keep having supplies. That's what morale will do, and that's why I was doing so badly, because I had no willpower. I'm learning. Learning is great. Hi, Oddleif. Your former chieftain's widow is demonstrating fletching an arrow to a few people as you approach. Give us a moment, will you? The group walks away as Oddleif stands and wipes loose feathers from her tunic. I doubt you're here to explain the actions with the dredge. Do I need to? She looks at you in silence a moment before clearing her throat. I wanted to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food while we travel, but we could always use more fighters. But training them takes time. I'm not sure we have much of that to spare. Then you'll have to find a balance that works. We're okay for now, but who knows how our needs will change. I see, thanks. Yeah, my needs changed quite frequently last time. Quite frequently. Like, very frequent. Yeah. You turn to leave, but Oddleif places a hand on your shoulder. We should talk, Rook, at some point. Talk about what? No, you. Not you, the leader, but the man I knew from Skager. She gives you a faint smile and returns to her fletching. Aw, well, we all know how much she cares about me. Okay, so we are all really sad, so let's give us a rest. We're still sad, but morale has improved, which is good. Let's give us another rest. Ah, yes. Normal morale does not affect your hero's willpower in battle. Maintain sufficient supplies and rest in camp to improve morale. That's what I already knew. And I will give myself a couple more days of supplies. And now we are ready to depart. The wooden planks of the well-used dock creak as you walk across them. Hacken, a warrior recently acknowledged as king for the Varl. Oh, he made king! Well done, Hacken. Not sure I was made for this, he says as you approach. Commanding in battle's one thing, but deciding how many chickens we need to bring? I'm just as lost as you are at this. Is that so? Hacken says. It seems like you were born to lead these humans. Maybe Varl are more yox-headed than you're just our horns. He laughs, rumbled through the dock. What did that sentence even mean? His laugh rumbles through the docks. We're as ready as we're gonna get. Let's sail. Depart! After lighting the funeral. The last villagers find seats on your rickety long step, built of scrap wood, scavenged and boar's guard. The ravens find space around the large cart on the black sailed vessel, or to slowly move all their boats into the river's current. We are off on another adventure, and morale is okay. We're not bad and we're not good, we're just doing okay. We're going on an adventure, going on an adventure. Look at those birdies, look at those ships. We are on ships this time, this is exciting. We're on our way back to Aberrang, so good old, Luden, that's his name. Good old Luden can be king again. Leo looks ill. At least it's not the brackish sea, he whispers to himself as he steps around the rowers and baggage to speak with you. I'm not sure we're all built for aquatic voyages, he says, and I hear Aberrang's quite a distance away. My people could use a few hours rest on solid ground. Oh my god, Elio, we just started. What are you, like, this is a terrible joke, but a woman just on a trip and she needs to use the bathroom? That's such a stereotypical joke, but I didn't know how to say it because that's exactly what I thought of when he said that. I can see the dock. Look, if you look, right behind us, Elio, about maybe 20 paces off, is the dock that we just left. You can chill. Jeez. The hopeful looks from the others sway you and you signal the ships to make land. Oh, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna be a little babysitter and take care of all you little wimpy kids. Would you mind... Would you mind telling me why the capital is our destination? If I don't see his face, I can't do his voice, Elio asks. Let's see. It just is. Now help row. That is pretty awesome. I like that. So, why the capital is our destination? Is that a true statement? I don't know. I'm going to say it because it sounds positive. Ah, of course. The growing walls should certainly keep a dredge army at bay, shouldn't they? You say nothing. Dredge, Elio says, almost in awe. Man and Varl's storied foe from oh so ever long ago. But they're real and here. How have they made it so far south? His glance at the Varl is met with both anger and shame. The longship rocks gently and the Skald grabs a rope to steady himself. If only we had the fabled horses to ride upon, we'd outpace the dredge and be on sound footing. He dramatized misery is almost as amusing as his thanks when he steps back onto land. I could see this guy just being one of those like, oh, if ever we could just stay on land and ride our horses. It would be the best part. Ah, I wish we could do that. Shut up, Elio. Morale is improved. Cha! That's good, so next time we get in a battle, I'll have more willpower than I normally do. Alright, the map of the world. Look, it's the map of the world. How about that? Alright, cool. Yes. Toothpick Wood. Your location is indicated by Rook's icon. The caravan recently embarked from Elio's village and traveling towards the Orsma River. We're heading towards the Orsma River. Okay. Prior to arriving at Elio's village, the caravan hurriedly embarked for Borsgard in the wake of the devastating siege laid by Bellower and his armies. Click on Borsgard to find out more about it. Borsgard, an aging and senile mess of a city that can remember when it wants to sell you something or steal everything you've got. While Ormsdal grew early into an important hub of trade, its twin city Borsgard became the place to buy things nobody else was willing to hawk. It's greatly supported by the potent items harvested Ravenak and Tisdale, and plagued by huge disparities between the extremely rich and the suffering poor. How very interesting. Caravan is attempting to reach Ormsdal by river to the way of Aberrang. Click on Ormsdal to find more about it. Ormsdal, as Storm led some of the first men east, Ormsdal was one of the most important places they settled, nestled in the crook where the Ormsdal River splits. If Borsgard and Ormsdal were twins, Ormsdal would be the righteous brother, trying to keep his evil twin from hurting anyone else. Cool. That's great. Well done there, Ormsdal. Now where are we going? Where are we going now? Reaching Aberrang, the human capital's ultimate goal of the caravan, is hoped that the walls of the ancient city will provide safely against the deepening catastrophe. Click on Aberrang to learn more. Arberrang. That's why there's an R in between the A and the B. I've been forgetting to pronounce that. From humble beginnings to the eventual seat of power for the king, Arberrang is the most populated and contested city throughout the human lands. Its towering obsidian walls have been pulled from the depths by the weaving power of the Menders, and as each new generation of residents builds another ring of walls, the city continues to grow larger, more indulgent, and more dangerous. Cool. Okay. I am curious about everything. Every little thing is clickable. That's so cool. Let's read about Jarl's Fjord. The growth of Aberrang relies heavily on the Jarl's Fjord, an inlet that provides the quickly growing city with a steady supply of fresh water and fish. As the old saying goes, the gods split the fjord into three to fulfill the needs of the common people. the king and the gods each. I burped a little bit there that time. That's okay. All right, we're having fun for that. Let's continue. Let's continue. Oh, click the X. That's how you leave. Click the X to leave. I'm trapped in this here radio voice, and I won't be able to stop using it. Okay. So I got everybody set up. We're all good to go. Ready to party. Ready to do this thing. I am going to stop it here now, and we'll continue it in the next video. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I really hope you're enjoying it. I absolutely love this game so much, and now that I know what I'm doing, I think I might enjoy it even more. Yes! I love loving a game more than I already do. So, thanks again, and this is Big KitRollUp. I will see you guys later.